life is difficult. Honestly, when you are seriously thinking. And to me, this is Dharma. Honestly, I don't necessarily take Dharma as a ritual or worship or even meditation. Dharma as a life. Life as a Dharma. Compassion, love is something extraordinary within that. It is always shining. Other emotions are gray, dark. And so, submitting to love, compassion. Compassion is, we say it, love, we say it, but compassion is really care. You care about you, about others. Always thinking the other people may going to get hurt by my action. As wondering. Always worried about other people losing rather than you losing. I notice with myself, without efforts, when my brother came and see me, or normally, I'm always thinking he shouldn't be loser. Anything dealing with anything. Always think that. So I began to think, why? That's probably care. Compassion, which tells me anything that loved ones, when you're looking at it, you don't want them to be loser, even against you, yourself. That is little questionable. When it becomes against you, you will like to be winner because you are you. Many people. Tibetan Lamas, earlier teachers, tell us story. There was a boy. The boy says, when my father was fighting with other people, I would like to see him win because he is my father. When I was fighting with my father, I like to see I win because it's me. That's how they tell you the story. But that is what it is. And then needs is effort. When you are dealing with your loved ones, and you would like to be the loser, and they like to be the winner. We don't have that. We do have equal level. To be honest, it is equal strength. I think that is rather easier for us to come. For me, I like to be the loser. I'm not bragging, I'm not blowing my trumpet. Honestly, that's what I do. So that's why I don't really care much about the material. And when you don't care, you get more. Honestly, funny, I used to like dresses, etc., cloth, tie. Some time back, last year, I think, somewhere I looked, I got a little over 200 ties. Remember, I brought a box here and give it to you people, and even the ladies took it. So I'm happy. Then I look into my shirt, and I had a shirt that made it into 1966, 67 onwards. I think way over 200. And some of them are new. And I was very ashamed. You know, we talk about Madam Marcos of the Philippines. Through 22,000 shoes or something. 25,000 shoes or something. But 200 over shares is something shameful. So I let it go one night. Now I accumulate it again. Not 200, but quite a lot in multicolor there. So that's how it is. So the real compassion, real love, real care would like you be the loser and they be the winner. I noticed this automatically with my brother. I told you. Sometimes I love ones, yes, but you don't notice. Sometimes you have to put effort to get to it. But then it should not be brother alone or loved ones alone. It should be everybody. When you talk about the love, when you talk about the compassion, it's not that easy. There was a question yesterday, I think from Holland. Somebody. Yesterday, I talked to the Holland with their retreat from our house. Honestly, it's beautiful. Go downstairs and talk to them. Talk to anybody. Talk number of times to you people from downstairs. And talk to them. There's one question. Greater compassion and limitless is the question. Limitless is because to whom you have compassion. Limitless. To whom you have love. Limitless. This is rather strange. But also you should know it does not cut intimacy of individuals. Love for us, that means you and me who are full of delusion will have no problem for intimacy relationship. We have a jealousy, we have everything. But general love should be love to all, limitless of a subject or object of love, limitless of a compassion. So do not make big distinction between the object of love or compassion. Sometimes people think compassion is limitless, love is limited. No, no. Love should be unlimited to everyone. Equally is Buddha said. However practical, we don't know. I don't know how practical it is. But that doesn't cut our intimacy relationship. Because we have enough delusion to hold that. Really. So, these are the couple of practical things that, again, still dealing with it. Though I was not planning to, I was planning to say not a word about election when I was coming in, but it is too practical for us to miss the opportunity knowing how negative emotions influence us, control us, affect us, justify us. And then that's why our purifications are never perfect, because we justify our deeds. Hurt is hurt. Harm is harm. No matter who you harm, even yourself. A lot of people say, some of them I heard at least, I brought that person in the world and I have a right to terminate. You know, mercy killing. You heard that, right? Mercy killing. They said that. Absolutely not. You had provided, facilitated, bringing in the world because of your attachment, not because of your love. It is my karma, my consequences of deeds, and my right. I was born. No one has right to terminate my life beside me. Even me, I have no right unless I am sure what I'm going to do. I am positively 100% without a doubt sure that I am getting better. So no one has a right. So for me, mercy killing, justification of mercy killing, and certain traditions will deprive children medicine. They are all, in my eyes, it is wrong. I hope it's not my delusion. In my eyes, it is wrong. Because the right and wrong is extremely difficult. Somebody's right is somebody's wrong. That's why it's really, really difficult. When we are against communist Chinese very much, I was a strong anti-communist for 50s, late 50s, 60s, 70s. I was strong anti-communist. My projection of communism was somebody with a things open mouth. The moment people get in there, they cut and take their blood. That was my impression. I was staunch anti-communist. So at that time, my projection of everything what communists did is sucking people's blood. Right or wrong, I'm still not sure. At that time, perhaps it might have right. But then who took it? Nobody, right? That was funny. We blame the leaders. Maybe judging from the communist leaders how wealthy they became, maybe they took everything. Otherwise, normally, doesn't seem to be the leaders taking. But the second and third generations, for sure, tremendously benefited. So that's why the wrong and right is difficult. At that time, everything right for Chinese is wrong for Tibetan. Everything right for Tibetan is wrong for Chinese. So it's really difficult to judge. For me, personally, those days. By now, it's slightly different to me. Slightly different to me. Everything, whatever they do is not wrong. Everything, whatever we do is right, not right. Sometimes the opposite even. Everything what we did is something wrong. Everything whatever they did is also something wrong. So everything is wrong now for me. So I don't know. So right and wrong is very difficult to judge. Even, well, if you take the thing which you are supposed to, take the conventional level of the right and wrong, take one dibba into emptiness, and then everything is empty. Then that anybody can say that. Everybody can think that. That might not be emptiness. Maybe the true emptiness needs to see the thing up here at the conventional level, rather than taking the conventional level into absolute level. The philosophical thought makes the division conventional, absolute. So then we get the excuse, hide in absolute or conventional. Or we even openly say it in the conventionally, or in absolutely. Then you give two different views, contradicting. Both are not lie, not crooked. They're there. So right and wrong is very difficult. And so negative and positive are equally difficult. One thing we have advantage. If it hurts anyone, including yourself, it is more or less, it is negative. But in order to help, if it hurts a little bit, then it's questionable. Like surgeons' surgical treatments. It's violence, no doubt. cutting a piece of your body with a weapon is violence, no doubt. But the violence without hatred, violence without anger, violence with love, violence with care, violence desire to be helped, might not be negative, I don't know. Hopefully not. That is because of the motivation, because of the purpose, not because of action. But if the action becomes so strong, if you get hurt, then it becomes negative for sure. So that much thought I will share with you today.